Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 20. Like I said last episode, these will be daily until we catch up this week. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Feel free to recommend a show that'll replace this one. We got a lot of stuff going on this week, but our main goal is to get done with this so we can catch up to Season 3 when it starts next week. Check out the Patreon for the full reactions and exclusive shows. Let's go ahead and start. That's the hard part. Actually, that's probably one of the first places I would go in any new town in this world. Is the guild hall. Oh, he's right there. The fuck does that? I mean, it's been years at this point. In the most awkward of spots. Really? I mean, we've seen him in rough shape. I mean, the first time we ran into him again. Is he worse than then?
RUDY.
Yeah, I was not expecting initially it was going to be that fast. I guess Geese was meaning more of he's not doing good because he's depressed, he can't. I guess he's tried everything. Honestly, I was expecting I'm not like the way it was written, the way Geese wrote it, and I like I don't know, I was expecting them to be in a huge bind, like, or I don't know, like I just thought there was going to be some like bloodshed, something was going on. I didn't think they were just couldn't get it done, but maybe they've tried multiple times or something and have failed, or whatever the case is. I guess I was expecting something different, like initially like this. But we need to know like what the actual situation is. It's crazy. It's been years again. Like each time it's been a few years. I mean, I imagine it's, a former love, former dating stuff, or he definitely fucked her over at some point. That was a bit easier than expected.
でも、お前よく我慢できたな。もしかしてルディとやっちまったんじゃねえだろうな。
まさか クリフの魔道具で何とかしましたわ。
どれだクリフってのは。
私の旦那ですわ。
はお前に旦那ってそんなもの好き
God damn. Okay, that might not be the right thing to say.
父さん言い過ぎです。クリフは俺の尊敬できる友人ですよ。
マジか。悪かったな。今度紹介してくれよ。
ええ、あなたよりよっぽどいい男ですわよ。
何にせよ、ルーデウス、エリナリーゼ、感謝する。よく来てくれた。
家族なら当然です。
感謝はこれからですわ。
に一日行ったところにある迷宮に囚われているらしい。
Okay, close.
6年ずっとです。
That's a long ass time.
命に別状。
わからん。
So it's possible she wasn't there the whole time. It was elsewhere or in other areas before.
さらに最近になってジェニスを迷宮の中で見たって話もある。
その迷宮ってのが古くて厄介でな。この1年迷宮探索のプロが4人も集まって半分も攻略できてね。
So it's a deep dungeon.
話だ。
黒人がおるのか。もしやお前さんがパウロの息子か。
More familiar faces.
ルーデウスです。
Now we're waiting for one particular one. Yeah, where? Oh, let me guess. Conveniently, Roxy's not there now. Where'd Roxy go? Oh, is she in the labyrinth? Did she get like?
嘘でしょ。
She's not dead. There's no way.
ROXY は1ヶ月前、
Okay.
迷宮で罠にかかって。
死んだんですか。
So she has to be saved too.
聞きたくない。
Or maybe she could be with Rudy's mom, possibly, or
水曜級魔術師で俺の恩人で。
oh goddamn.
いや、転移魔法陣を踏んで行方不明になった。
Those teleportation circles, okay.
おいパウロ、そりゃ無理だ。いくらロキシーでもその
So she could have landed somewhere else. That's an interesting shot where he's just, that's all his thoughts. And obviously, Roxy's the one that taught him everything. I've said this, like, he should have ran into her multiple times already, and he's been kind of fucked over. I've been wanting them to reunite for the longest time. But it's kind of cool that we got an example of these with him and them in a different dungeon or labyrinth or whatever. And they also mentioned about the the sense of time can be a little screwy there too when we saw them teleporting. It's just, it makes you think about a couple things of what could have actually happened, because we know as we saw with that, they teleported to a completely different place. So does that mean Roxy ended up in a whole nother continent or something? And this, but the thing is, if you can find where this actual one is, you could follow her there. But would they even do that? Because they're trying to get his. Now that they've mentioned that, I'm almost more positive that she teleported to a whole nother continent or a whole nother location, very similar to what he just used. But without knowing where they're at, you could be looking for a lifetime, right? So he probably can look at the book or the map or whatever and find it. Maybe.
難易度 S 級。ここらでは最悪の迷宮
Of
の
course,
一
S
つ。
ranked.
転移の迷宮だ。
Teleporter lab. Wait, so there's.
ちょっと待っててください。
Is there multiple ones in there then?
ここに
Yeah.
天の迷宮の奥深くまで侵入した冒険者の手記があります。
Oh, it's particularly
何か
for
の役
that.
に立ちませんか。
なんでこんなもの。
大学から借りてきました。
ギース、確認してくれ。
じゃあ読ませてもらうぜ。
Is he a speed reader?
さすが先輩だ。これに書いてあることが本当なら第6階層までは攻略できたも同然だぜ。
本当か。
ああ、知りたかったことがほとんど書いてら。
Here's the cheat
よ
codes.
し。全員が読み終わったらフォーメーションから決めていくか。
おう。
ルーデウス様と寝床を共にするのは初めてでしたね。
そうですね。
旦那様のいびきがうるさかったら遠慮なく申し付けください。
はい。
時にルーデウス様、
何でしょうか。
アイシャは きちんとやっていますでしょうか。
はい、頑張ってますよ。
ルーデウス様のお手を煩わせるようなことはございませんか。
何も。
Of course
家事も
not.
全部してくれてますし、助かっています。何ですか父さん、さっきからニヤニヤと。
いや、なんかいいなって思ってな。
何がですか？
ルディがよ、きちんと大人になってリーリャと話してるって光景がさ。そういやルディ、子供が生まれるとか言ってたな。
Oh yeah, he probably
その
doesn't even know who it's with or
魔
anything.
法大学に在学中に結婚したんです。
結婚？誰と？エリスとか？
Oh boy.
いえ、シルフィーと魔法大学で再会できまして。
シルフィー？ブエナ村のか？生きていたのか？
ええ、彼女は彼女で大変そうでしたけどね。
そうか。結婚。
I like that breath of relief there, like she was rooting for it.
申し訳なく思っています。母さんが見つかってもいないのに自分だけ。
帰ったらみんなで盛大にお祝いしなきゃいけねえな。
はい。何せ父さん、初孫ですよ。パウロおじいちゃんですよ。
よせよ。まだそんな年じゃねえんだから。子供ができたってことはルディ、お前も男になったってことだよな。
The talk that you never got to have.
父さん、そっちのことに関してはちょっとばかし自信があるんだ。何でも聞けよ。
そうですね。じゃあいくつか聞きたいことがあるんですが。
まったくルーデウス
At
様
least you're not having a talk at a Burger
リーリャの
King.
方は言っちゃいるが、あっちの方となると激しくってな。
No idea who had theirs there.
そういや、いつかの時だってリーリャの方から誘ってきたんだったな。
その時の話、詳しくお願いします。
ルーデウス様までやめてください。
ルディ、打ち合わせ通りに行くぞ。いいな。
了解。
皆様ご分を。
お前の息子は便利なものを持ってきよるの。
まあな、自慢の息子だからな。
Holy hell.
魔法陣が来
Okay.
るとどこかに飛ばされてしまうので避けて歩く。
So yeah, this
しか
is
したまに光らない魔法陣もあるので注意が必要でしたね。
there's going to be multiple
そうだ
here.
ギースの足跡をしっかりと踏んでいけよ。魔物だ。
God damn. I mean, we know he's strong and
まあ、こ
shit,
のぐら
but
いなら楽勝だ
nice
な。
to see him actually get some we get to see him fight and
余裕だ
stuff.
な。
がかっこいいのは分かってるから油断はしないでほしいものだ。
パウロ、さっきから前に出過ぎですわよ。私が前でしょ。
第一階層ならそう変わりゃしねえだろうが。
私はともかく、ルーデウスは迷宮自体が初なんですから、大人として見本を見せなさいな。
だからその緊張をほぐしてやろうと会話の機会を伺ってだな。
Is this how they always were
今のあな
together?
たからはゼニスがパーティーに入った頃の浮ついた空気を
I'm
感じます
guessing
わ
when
よ。
Zenith joined,
まあ
like
それを言われると
maybe some
弱いけどよ。
jealousy, maybe some things ended up happening
お前
there.
随分と口やかましくなったんだな。
当たり前ですわ。パウロは息子も同然なんですから、叱りもしますわ。
何が息子だよ。なあルディ。
実は知らないうちに親族になっているんだ、パウロよ。
火は使うな。
なぜですか？
火を使うと部屋の中に毒が充満しよる。特に階層が深くなると
It changed that dynamic a little bit.
毒とはおそらく一酸化炭素中毒のことだろう。
それから天井を攻撃するのもご法度じゃ。理由はわかるな。
洞窟が崩壊するかもしれないからですね。
そうじゃ。じゃからあまり水も使わない方がいい。おお、さすがロキシーの弟子じゃな。使う魔術まで同じとはの。
I like this. We're getting like a full. We've had him in parties before, but this is like, I feel like the strongest party he's been in. Very
み
balanced.
んな魔法陣に乗るんだ。
So it's hard to compare because I mean he was with some really strong people. I mean even his original group was fucking strong, especially I'm sure at this
よ
point.
し、ここで一旦休憩だ。
I can imagine how strong Aris is now.
どうしたルディ？お前も早く
Actually,
済ませ
when are we ever gonna see her again? Like, will we see her this
それ
season?
にしても
Maybe
パウロ
next
が静
season?
かだ。第一階層の時はこうした休憩ごとにどうだとかなんとか聞いてきたのだが、
今のは同じ階層にしか飛ばされないらしい。運が良ければロキシーはまだその辺りにいるかもな。
Yeah, now it's she's definitely in here somewhere. When I thought about it initially, I was thinking it was in a
もっと
whole
何日もかけて潜るかと
another
思っていました。
location.
基本はそうだが、今回はお前が持ってきた本があるからな。
手探りで進むのと地図を使って進むのでは違って当然か。ここからが本番だ。まずはロキシーを見つけるのだ。
先輩よ、勘でいいんだが、ロキシーはどの辺にいると思う？
勘って。
Maybe he's gonna be able to tell.
どうした？
なんだ、ルディ。
Is he feeling kind of brain farting on how he's
突然どうしたんですの？
Oh,
荘厳なる大地の鎧をまとわん
holy hell.
ハースフォートレス
And she's just barely holding on.
散らしめし世界は水で
But she's been
覆われ
in here for months.
ウォータースプラッシュ大いなる雪原の覇王純白をまとい一切の熱を刈り取る霊の王死を司りし冷たき王が凍てつかせんブリザードストーム
God damn. Okay, they just keep coming.
やっぱりダメですか
Someone's about to have really good timing.
荘厳なる大地の鎧をまとわんハースフォートレス
Even, yeah, even someone to her level can only last so long. Oh shit.
死にたくない助けて
And that's when you need a RUDY.
助けて
Oh shit, it's gonna be perfect, huh? And we know where that magic is coming from. The person you taught. What a reunion. Holy shit. I've been waiting for this for like a season and a half. Let's go. Honestly, I wanted this reunion more than I kind of wanted like the other ones. Mostly because it's been teased for so goddamn long. Okay, we've obviously reunion with the dad, reunion with the mom, reunion with all the characters, with the teleportation. But honestly, all the way back to the beginning or the middle of season 1, this has been teased and thrown in our face for a reunion. And he's had all these opportunities for it to be possible, right? So I think that's why this is the one that feels like it's been building the longest. Now, Aris is starting to get there, and I hope we get a reunion quick, sooner than later with that. But like, this one was ROXY reunion. I feel like, I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think. Were you waiting? Were you as excited or waiting as hard and as long as I have when it comes to just thinking that they should be reunited? Like, I feel like it's just been such a big buildup. I don't know. I feel like huge payoff. Honestly, the best moment to kind of jump in there. Anyway, like I had said before, we are going to be reacting to this daily until we catch up. We only got a few more episodes left. What? We just did 20, so 1, 2, 3, what? 21 through 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 episodes. So yeah, we'll be caught up by Sunday. So make sure you guys stick around here, subscribe to the channel. Continue, I'm going to say it every episode until we're caught up. Continue to suggest recommendations, even if you've said them before. I'm going to make a little list. I might even do a poll I want to do at least one show that you guys recommended that gets a lot of likes, or I at least can see that it's been recommended a lot. I have a couple in mind that you guys have recommended last episode, but I'm going to keep kind of looking. And I saw a lot of good suggestions. Honestly, some that I've been wanting to do, some I didn't even know existed. I keep those coming. Check out the Patreon for the full reactions and exclusive shows, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.